Hey, what's up, guys? This is Niko here, and look at my moves, bro. Do you like them? Let me know in the comments if you like them. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching y'all how to get and use 21 items you can only get with commands. This works on all versions of Minecraft Bedrock, whether you play on mobile, console, or PC. The first item I'm going to show you how to get is a command block. Open chat, then type in /give. And you can do at A, which means all players, at E, which means all entities, at N, which means the nearest entity, at P, which means the closest player, at R, which means the random player, at S, which means yourself, and or you can just type in your username. Then hit space, then type in command underscore block. Then type in the amount of items you want. I'm just gonna type in 1, but if you don't type in the number of the items you want, it's only gonna give you 1 item. Now hit enter. Boom! Yes, I got a command block. Yes, I got a command block and you don't. Just kidding. Here's how to use command block. Place the command block and type in the command you want. I typed in the command to give me 64 diamonds, and you can set it to impulse so that it only runs the command once. Chain so that they run the command when the previous command block facing it is activated, or repeat which so that the command blocks run a command 20 times per second. And you can set it to conditional, which only runs the command when the previous command block runs a successful command. This only works in chain command blocks, or you can set it to unconditional. And the redstone, you can set it to always active, so you don't need redstone, or you can set it to needs redstone. So I set the command block to impulse, unconditional, and needs redstone. So when I press the button, it gives me 64 diamonds, but it doesn't repeat the command 20. Yeah. And I want to show you what happens if I set it to repeat. And bam, it just gave me a lot of diamonds. Holy. The next item I'm going to show you how to get is a chain command block. Open chat, then type in /give, space the player, space chain underscore command block, space the number of items you want. Now hit enter. While chain command blocks don't run commands on their own, they instead run them when the previous command block facing it is activated. So I put the command in this command block to give me 64 diamonds, and this command in this chain command block to give me 64 netherite ingots. So there. In most cases, you want them to be always active in order for them to run with the rest of a chain. So these command blocks are set to needs redstone, so they don't work when I press the button. I'll set them to always active and show you what happens. I press the button again, and it works. I typed the commands to give me 64 emeralds and 32 gold ingots. And there, it worked. You can also set them to conditional if you want the previous command to execute successfully. Yeah. So I have this command to place a gold block above this command block that I typed the command in, and this command block will I typed the command to say there's a shiny gold block. When I press the button, it a gold block will be placed, and I get a message saying there's a shiny gold block. But when I press the button, but when there's a gold block and I press the button again, nothing happens because there there already is a gold block. But 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 when this command when it is set to unconditional and I press the button multiple times, I get messages saying there's a shiny gold block. The next item I'm going to show you how to get is a repeating command block. Type in this command /give space the player space repeating underscore command underscore block space the number of items you want to get. Now hit enter. Yes, I got a repeating command block. Like I said before, repeating command blocks run commands 20 times per second. In command blocks, the slash before the command is optional since everything in command blocks is a command. I forgot to tell you that before. Oh, also, you cannot break, place, or interact with command blocks unless you're in creative mode. So I type the command to give the nearest player 64 diamonds, and when I activate it, boom, it gives me 64 diamonds 20 times per second. And like I said, you can also set it to always active, so you don't need redstone to activate it. And boom. The next item I'm going to show you how to get is a command block minecart. Open chat, then type in /give space the username space command block command underscore block underscore MINECART space 1. Now hit enter. And boom, got a command block minecart. Command block minecarts will run a command when powered by an activator rail. So I typed the command to give the nearest player 32 diamonds. When I activate the activator rail and the minecart goes on the activator rail, boom! It runs the command. The next item I'm going to show you how to get and use is the barrier block. Type /give space the username space barrier space, you know, the number of items you want. Now hit enter. Barriers can be useful for trapping players and making them think they are in an invisible chamber. Players that are in survival or adventure mode cannot break barriers. You can only see barrier blocks when holding them. So I'm gonna go to my settings and change my game mode to survival. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, when you're in survival and you hold the barrier, you cannot see the barrier blocks. And I'm gonna try to break out. As you can see, I cannot break out. Ah, somebody help me! I'm trapped. Yeah, that's what the players would say. They would be like, ah, help me! I can't get out. I'm now going to show you how to get border blocks. Open chat and type in /give space the username space border underscore block space the amount of items you want to get. Border blocks can be useful for trapping players. They prevent players in survival or adventure mode from breaking blocks, placing blocks, and passing above or below them. You also cannot break or place blocks in survival or adventure mode. I'm gonna switch my game mode to survival, and I'm gonna try to get out of this. Oh no, and the players would be like, ah, help me, I can't get out, why won't this work? And I'll try getting out by digging. And as you can see, I cannot break blocks below the border blocks. I also cannot place blocks above them. The only way to pass through border blocks in survival mode is by teleporting. One way you can teleport is by using Ender Pearls. Boom! Yes! I got out of this border block prison. I did it! Woohoo! I'm now going to show you how to get structure blocks. Type in /give. Space the player. Space structure. Underscore. Block. And you know the amount of items you want to get. Structure blocks are the best for copying and pasting builds or rebuilding them when it gets destroyed. If you want a full tutorial of how to use structure blocks, I'll leave a link in the description. Now I'm going to show you how to get structure voids. /give space the username space structure underscore void. Now hit enter. If you want a tutorial of how to use structure voids, it's in the video of the structure block tutorial that is linked in the description. I'm now going to show you how to get structure, jigsaw blocks. Type in /give space the username space jigsaw space the amount of items you want to get, of course. Now hit enter. And boom, I got a jigsaw block. Jigsaw blocks can be used to spawn structures in your world. Some people have no idea how to use it though, and neither do I. So if you know how to use it, let me know in the comments. Well, let's just skip the jigsaw block tutorial and let's I'm gonna show you how to get the allow block. So type in /give space the username space allow space the amount of items you want to get. And boom, I got the allow block. Allow blocks allow players that are in adventure mode to break or place blocks above them. So I am in adventure mode and therefore I cannot break blocks or place them. And I get some error messages saying I need creative plus operator to place this block because this is an allow block and I cannot place it unless I'm in creative mode. But I can break and place blocks above allow blocks, as you can see. And now on to deny blocks. /give space the username space deny space 1. Bam. Deny blocks prevent players that are in survival or adventure mode from breaking or placing blocks above them. So I'm in survival mode and I cannot place or break blocks above them, as you can see. I'm going to show you how to get light blocks. /give space the username space light underscore block space the amount of items you want space any level of light between 0 and 15. I'm gonna choose 15. Boom. And 15 is the highest. Yeah, it is the highest light level. Now I'm gonna give myself another light block. This time it's 7 light level 7, and boom. Light blocks are useful for making an area brighter. They are invisible unless you hold them, and they cannot be collided with. I'm now going to show you how to get frosted ice. /give space the username space frosted underscore ice space the amount of the items you want to get. Now hit enter. Frosted ice is a type of ice that surrounds you when you walk on water with boots that are enchanted with Frostwalker. Yeah. As you can see, when I place it down, it cracks. The ice cracks and turns into water. I'm now going to show you how to get an enchanted book. /give space the username space enchanted underscore book space the amount of items you want to get. Now hit enter. Enchanted books that aren't in the creative inventory technically don't have any enchantments. As you can see, this one, it technically doesn't have any enchantments, even though it's called an enchanted book. I'm now going to show you how to get NPC Spawn Eggs. /give space the username space spawn underscore egg. Hang on. Space the amount of items you want to get. Space 51. Now hit enter. When you use NPC spawn eggs, it spawns an NPC. NPCs can be useful for making maps or quests. You can change the name. Dialogue. Appearance. Or advanced settings in which you can add commands. In NPC commands, @initiator targets the player that interacts with the NPC dialogue. @p just means the closest player. You can also add multiple commands into a single command blocks by adding new lines. There is a limit of 6 command boxes you can add to an NPC dialogue. Additionally, you can choose button mode on enter or on exit. Button mode causes a command to be run whenever you click a button. So I chose button mode, and it shows the box, the button in the dialogue. But if I don't choose button mode, it doesn't show the button. On enter runs the command when you open the NPC dialog. On exit runs the command whenever you exit the NPC dialog. You have to be in survival or adventure mode in order to execute commands that are on enter or on exit. So I chose on enter for this command box. As you can see, when I open the NPC dialog, it doesn't run the command. However, when I change my game mode to survival or adventure mode and then click on the NPC, it runs the command. I'm now going to show you how to get the Ender Dragon Spawn Egg and the Wither Spawn Egg. Open chat, then type /give space the player space Ender underscore dragon underscore spawn underscore egg space the amount of items you want to get. And boom, as you can see, I got an Ender Dragon Spawn Egg. And I'm going to show you how to get the Wither Spawn Egg. So type in /give space the player space wither underscore spawn underscore egg space the amount of items you want to get. And boom, I got the Wither Spawn Egg as well. Minecraft, prepare to be vanquished! Mwahahahahaha! I'm now going to show you how to get the Agent Spawn Egg. /give space the player space space spawn underscore egg space the amount of items you want to get space 56. Now hit enter. Boom, I got the Agent Spawn Egg. Well, this spawn egg does not work. It's supposed to spawn an agent. It doesn't actually spawn an agent. I'm now going to show you how to get the Petrified Oak Slab. /give space the player space petrified underscore oak underscore slab space the amount of items you want to get. Now hit enter. Despite looking identical to regular oak slabs, petrified oak slabs make the sounds of stone when mined or placed. This is the sound when I place the petrified oak slabs, and this is the sound when I place the regular oak slabs. And they're called wooden slabs, but they're supposed to be called petrified oak slabs. Petrified oak slabs also require a pickaxe to mine, not an axe. As you can see, when I mine it with an axe, it takes longer to mine. And I don't have the petrified oak slab. Additionally, they cannot be used for crafting recipes. So let's say I'm crafting a composter and I'm using petrified oak slabs instead of regular oak slabs. And it doesn't work. I don't have the composter. I'm now going to show you how to get Chiseled Purpur and Smooth Purpur. Hang on. /give space the username space Purpur underscore block space the amount of items you want to get space 1. And I have the Chiseled Purpur and /give space the username space Purpur underscore block space 1 space the amount of items you want to get, I mean space 3. Now hit enter, and I just got smooth purple. It's called tile / deprecated underscore tile dot deprecated underscore Purpur underscore block underscore 2 dot name, but it's supposed to be smooth Purpur. And they literally look identical to regular Purpur. This is Chiseled Purpur, this is smooth Purpur, and this is regular Purpur. I mean, look at it. Like, what's the difference? Do you see any difference? Well, I guess that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoy learning how to get those 21 items you can only get with commands in Minecraft Bedrock Edition. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching.